virtual lab. Today we are going to explore virtual labs developed by IIT Bombay. So what you have to do, just type virtual labs IIT, then it is developed by IIT Bombay Virtual Labs. Now these branches will be shown on the screen. Then you have to select electronics communication engineering, and inside this you will see, okay, under this lab you will see virtual electric circuit lab. So just click virtual electric circuit lab, then you will see these experiments: parallel AC circuit, parallel LC circuit, Thevenin's theorem, series RLC circuit, Norton's theorem. Then we have to, now today we are going to verify Kirchhoff's law. So click on this Kirchhoff's law. So this kind of a screen you will see appear on your screen. Then this is the theory of Kirchhoff's current law, and this is the theory of Kirchhoff's voltage law. So verification of KVL and KCL. So we are going to verify this KVL and KCL using virtual lab simulation. So now you have to click on in this simulator. Then you will see, after clicking on simulator, you will see the sign in information. So you just log in and just click your email and password, so you can log in this section. Okay, now you have to click and enable Adobe Flash Player. So if it is disabled, so you have to just enable Adobe Flash Player and allow this. Okay, then there will be DC circuit simulation section. So here you can see various components. Here you can see various components. This is visual, circuit, advanced. Okay, there are 3 sections, and down below here you can see switch, bulb, resistor, wire, ammeter, battery, voltmeter, non-contact ammeter. Okay, these are the components. By using these components you have to construct a DC circuit. So we have today taken this numerical problem. This circuit, this is a solved DC circuit problem, and this is over internet, and you can see this is the circuit. There is a battery, there is a voltage source of 20 volt, R1 100 ohm and R2 is 300 ohm. So now we will develop a circuit in this section. So what you have to do, just pick this, okay, pick resistance. So we have, and pick battery. So this is battery. Just pick this battery, and you can rotate this battery like this. You can rotate. Also, this is the visual circuit, and when you select circuit, okay, this is the visual, and then circuit schematic, then it will appear like this. Okay, it will appear like this, DC voltage source. And view select, when you select lifelike, now it is like visual circuit. Okay, and when you select schematic, then it will appear like this. And now select 2 resistance. One resistance will be connected here and another resistance will be connected here, and just rotate this resistance like this. Okay, now just select wire. So this is the wire through which we are going to connect. One wire is there, then another wire, for this connection, and the another wire for here, this connection. Now what you have to do, just join these wires from here to here. Okay, join this, also join this, and you will see the brown blackish color will appear when these will be connected. then you will see the color is changed. It means it has connected correctly. Okay, now you will see. Now you can also change this. Okay, now you will see the color of this connection, where the joint is there, where is this, the node is there, the color is changed. So you will be sure that the circuit connection is proper. Now you have to select the value. Now battery voltage, click on battery and then just type 20 volt, 20. So battery voltage is 20. You will see here, this is the voltage of battery. Then resistance, what we have selected in our numerical, R1 is 100. This is our R1. This is R1. This is R2. R1 100 and R2 300. So R1 is 100. Put 10 extra. Then it becomes 100 ohms, and 300. Here write 300. Then it becomes 300 ohm resistance. Okay, this is 100. This is 300, and this is 20 ohm. Now you have to see you have to verify. So take non-contact ammeter first. So this is the ammeter, and it is a non-contact ammeter. So you have to just made in touch with the wire. So you will see the value of current over here, 0.05 ampere. Okay, just what you have to do, you have to made in touch. Okay, just made in touch with the wire, so it will sense the current 0.05 ampere. You can put this non-contact ammeter at anywhere 0.05 ampere. It will show the value 0.05 ampere. You can see the value of current in this numerical. I is, what is I? You can see here 20 upon 100 plus 300, it becomes 0.05 ampere. So this is the value of current what this numerical has already calculated. In this numerical we have already calculated 0.05 ampere. So here you can see 0.05 ampere shown by the current, and you can select for finding the voltage drop. Like here you can see the voltage drop in first resistance is 5 volt. Here you can see I into R1, I 0.05 into the resistance value is 100, then it becomes 5 volt. Same as VR2, you can find out VR2 equal to IR2, then 0.05 into 300 becomes 15 volt. So just like this we have to select this voltmeter, and when you put this terminal, this electrode here and here, another is here, then you will get the value of voltage. This is the 5 volt, and it is set at voltmeter as voltmeter. So this voltmeter is telling the value. This voltmeter is displaying the value 5 volt. Okay, so 5 volt is the value of voltage across resistance 1. Okay, as you can see in this numerical, the value of VR1 5 volt, and same as you can do VR2 equal to 15 volt. So just remove from here, from here this terminal, this electrode, connect here at second end, and at first end connect here. So it becomes 15 volt. You can see the voltage drop is 15 volt. So it verifies, and the voltage of battery is remove from here, connect from here, remove from here, and connect from here. Now you will see the 20 volt shown by the battery. So it verifies the Kirchhoff's voltage law. And according to Kirchhoff's voltage law, what is the statement? In any closed loop, the algebraic sum of all the EMFs and all the voltage drops across a circuit becomes 0, should be equal to 0. Okay, so this is the 20 volt battery, and the voltage drop across R1 is 5 volt, and voltage drop across R2 is 15 volt. So it becomes 0. So the algebraic sum of all the EMFs and all the voltage drops should be equal to 0, and it verifies the KVL. Okay, and this is non, and the ampere meter is showing 0.05 ampere. You can put at anywhere. Okay, at anywhere the value of current is. So guys, what happens, this is the non-contact ammeter and it is showing 0.05 ampere. Okay, and this was the voltmeter. So what you can do here, this is the schematic diagram. Okay, or you are seeing here, this is the schematic diagram, and you can change this as well. If you can select this lifelike, then this is the real actual circuit diagram what we see in our real lifetime. So this is the circuit appears when you select lifelike mode, and when you select schematic, then it will convert into this diagram. So you can choose, you can make this according. Okay guys, so now verify KCL. Okay, so now we have constructed over here the new circuit. This is the new circuit where this battery is of 50 volt. As you can see here, we have selected this battery. This is of 50 volt. Then there is a resistance of 100 ohm, and there are two another resistances of 50, each 50 ohm. So now we are going to verify KCL, whether what is the value of current I equal to I1 plus I2. As you know, the statement of Kirchhoff's current law is at any node or meeting point or junction, the algebraic sum of all currents meeting at point should be equal to 0. So here this is the node, and here incoming current is this I, current provided by this voltage source, and current is divided into two parts from here. From this node, one current is flowing through this resistance, 50 ohm resistance, and one current is flowing through this resistance, I1 plus I2. So I equal to I1 plus I2 should be there, okay, or the algebraic summation of current at node should be equal to 0. So let's check by using this non-contact ammeter what is the value of current over here in this branch. So total current, you can see 0.4 ampere. You can put this ammeter at anywhere. Okay, so at anywhere means on the wire, on the circuitry. So this is the value of 0.4 ampere, and you can see now you can, so a total current is 0.4 ampere provided by this voltage source. Now check the current in this branch, 0.2 ampere, and check the current in this branch, it is also 0.2 ampere. So if you add, so total current 0.4 ampere is divided into two parts. So this verifies the KCL. So you can construct, you can draw and construct various circuits, and you can simulate same circuit in this virtual lab.